I can tell you this, our team is going to be tough, our team is going to be smart, and our team is going to be highly competitive. And we're going to play with a passion and an energy that our opponents are either unwilling or unable to match.
Good afternoon, Who Dat Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and today I would like to recap day 5 of training camp. As you all know, today was the first day of full pads, so that's a good thing to get excited about. Enough of running around in t-shirts and shorts. Now it's time to really get to it. So today was exciting. Shout out to all the Saints reporters and the media that was out there at today's practice, giving us a lot of updates. So my takeaways from the press conferences from Dennis Allen and a few other stalwart coach DA, he elaborates on Paulson Adebo. Paulson Adebo, as you guys know, second year cornerback, had a second great half of the season. Had to get his wind between his legs, had to go through a little growing pains early in the season, but the second half, he had a hell of a second half. And then coming into this season, he's been the talk of training camp, especially today. First day, full pads. He was up against Chris Olave, so he done a good job against Chris Olave today, and it was also making plays and other days in training camp, tip passes and all of the above. That's what you want to see out of our second cornerback. We know what we got in Marshawn Lattimore, Paulson Adebo. Shout out to you, man. I hope you can stay healthy. Was a potential first round draft pick in last year's draft, not the draft he was in, but the year before. They said if he would have played and if he would have played that season, the COVID season, he would have been a potential first round draft pick. But it's just exciting to see growth in him. We're not worried about who we need to have on the outside, even though, just say if anything goes wrong, I believe Bradley Roby will do an excellent job. Or if rookie cornerback Alontae Taylor, which Coach DA also elaborated on, if he can step up and continue to progress in training camp, maybe he will have a good backup role on the team. If someone goes down, he can come in and help us out. So, excuse me. So, it's exciting to see the young guys, playing up to par right now. Pass just came on, and he also said Alontae Taylor made a great play today. So that's good things to hear. You want to hear those things. And also, what we also been wanting to hear was the appearance of Payton Turner. Payton Turner, he has been having a hell of a count thus far. Coach DA been raving about him. He's been making nice plays today. First day of training camp, had a great day at practice. He was going up against rookie offensive tackle Trevor Penning, our first round draft pick. Trevor Penning, he had a hell of a day today. He also got in a little scuffle with Payton Turner, and I took a deep breath because it's just good to see these young guys prevailing, at an early stage. I know it's early training camp. We've seen it before where guys can have great training camps, and then we get to preseason or regular season and don't pan out. But guys like Chris Olave, we all see the type of routes he's running. That's going to carry over. This is no, just he good running in shorts and etc. No, he's going to have a great day. I seen Bradley Roby kind of getting some issues today, but we talking about a veteran cornerback. So Chris Olave, he played good. But back to Trevor Penning. Trevor Penning definitely had a great day today, and it's good to see him out there along with Payton Turner. Two guys that we was really looking forward to. Payton Turner really like a rookie, if you want to be honest. So great to see them in a little scuffle. They getting at it, going hard, and I believe Trevor Penning, if guys already wanting to fight him, early on, and it's just competitive. This is competitive fights. It's not nothing personal or nothing, but if he's bringing that anger out of them to, wanting to have little scuffles, that's great for Trevor because he's been doing that ever since college. So that means he is getting under their skin, not by verbally talking, but when he putting them paws on them pads, he has something to say, and they're not taking it very well. So that's great things from Trevor Penny. Hopefully it continues. And that's that. Other news with AK, AK court date got postponed. I'm hearing that it got postponed for another 2 months. So the way it's looking, I personally believe that AK will be able to play this season without getting suspended. So that's a great thing for us. So we will be able to see the boom and zoom. Um, both of them can boom and zoom, but I believe Mark is going to complement AK very well, give him some plays off when AK needed. But yeah, it's great to have. To me, arguably, in my opinion, I believe he's the best back end in football thus far. These other guys, they hadn't been doing it as long. Like I said, the only guy I can put up against AK is Dalvin Cook. And Dalvin Cook has been injured more than AK. He's been more injury prone than AK, in my opinion. It's the same with McCaffrey. Derrick Henry, one dimensional. Not trying to get off topic, but it's just great to have the best back in football available, you know, this whole season. I believe it's going to be the whole season. He's going to get through the season and maybe 2023. To me, they might just even just throw that out the window. I'm talking about as far as on the NFL side. So, I don't think we have too much to worry about. We just seen what happened with, the quarterback in Cleveland. So it shouldn't be nothing, nowhere near 6 games, in my opinion. But once again, happy to have AK back. Another great thing to see today is the return of Pete Warner. Pete Warner, that's a great thing to see that he's back on the field. Pads on, running around. Great sign. With the current signing of Quan Alexander with the New York Jets, he signed a 1 year deal with him. So it's clearly Pete's job, Pete Warner's job to lose. It's his job. Hopefully he steps up. I'm 100% behind him. Do I have faith in him right now? 100% faith? No, not right now because I hadn't seen enough. And that was when Quan got back last year. His snaps started decreasing, and that was expected. But expecting to see more out of Pete Warner this year. Like I said, I'm 100% behind him. I just need to see more. He didn't get enough reps as a rookie last year. Due to Quan, and when he did step in, he had multiple games with over 10 tackles. So that's a great thing. So shout out to Pete Warner. The job yours, man. Go get it. But with that being said, as far as other linebackers standing out, because we do have to look at that position. Um, I would say Dow. I hadn't heard anything big on Ellis, Zach Bond. Um, Dow, I'm hoping, him along with DeMarco be some surprise guys because Dow, we've seen him in the preseason, and with DeMarco Jackson, you know, we hoping to see some great things from him. He's a rookie, was in the draft class. So we're looking to see great things from him. We already know what we're gonna get from Zach Bond and Caden Ellis. Um, when Pete Warner was out, Zach Bond was out there beside the Mario. I don't want to see that because quarterbacks, opposing offense is going to see that, and especially the way the running back is transitioning now to being more of pass catchers, well, being 50-50 pass catcher running backs, they're going to utilize that and try to, get him in a position where he is matched up against a running back. We don't need that. So hopefully Pete Warner stays healthy. He can stay out there. Pete Warner get his cover skills right. And, that's that. To other news to add along with that is the return of Michael Thomas. On our last show, we stated the return of him. It was his first practice. And ever since then, day 2, day 3, day 4, and today he's had exceptional practices. He had I think day 4 he had off. Friday or Saturday practice he had off, but in every single practice that he's practicing, he's looked exceptionally well. So shout out to Mike Thomas. We already know what he gonna get. No setbacks, so it's looking like he's 100% with the ankle, and that's a great thing to see. Also Jarvis Landry is standing out. Shout out to Jarvis Landry. Chris Olave, I've already stated him. He's standing out, and along with the rest of I seen a good hit by Smoke Monday. Never say never. I think the secondary group is too stacked for him to get on the roster. I know we're going to add him to the practice squad. Hopefully another team doesn't grab him, but as it's looking right now, I don't see any room for him, and that's just due to a stacked secondary room. And also to end it off with the Honey Badger, DA also elaborated on that. Saying he's dealing with a personal matter. So we're looking forward to seeing Tyron when he gets back in the fold. Um, and that's pretty much it. I mean, everybody else is having great camps. I'm really not seeing, too many people having, you know, bad camps and stuff just for Adam Troutman. Adam Troutman, he's having a decent camp so far. Jameis, he's having an exceptional camp thus far. I've seen him participating in drills, fully dressed. So it's looking like they letting them go. They letting them go, and that's a great thing to see from your quarterback. That's why it was definitely important and exciting to see Trevor Penning, already getting in scuffles because it's looking like he's gonna be on that left side if he wins the job versus James Hurst. And that's Jameis blind side. You gotta keep Jameis protected on that blind side. And I believe it's the left knee, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever knee it is, they come from the blind side. We just gotta keep them protected. So that's pretty much it today. Like I said, I think they go through walkthroughs this afternoon later on today. But just wanted to get on here today and just recap today's practice. I'll be back on here tomorrow to elaborate on tomorrow's practice, and we'll just continue to give you guys updated news, etc., from the New Orleans training camp. This is the host CB. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'm out. Who that?